Hey folks, welcome to the Do-It-Yourself Dad channel. Today we are going to show you how to replace an old light fixture with a new one, doing some basic electrical work on the house without electrocuting yourself and dying a slow, painful death. So if this video helps you out at all, give me a great big thumbs up, go down below, smash that like button, and let me know what kind of stuff you'd like to see us do around the house in that comment section. Now the first thing you want to do is turn off the power to the socket. Now a lot of folks will tell you just go and flick the switch off like this, and it's good enough. But I'm here telling you that is not good enough, because there's a good chance somebody might come to your house while your hands are on those wires and try to turn the light on, and now you're in for a bad time. Or maybe your wife knows how much of a life insurance policy she has on you. What's she gonna do? Payday. So we're not gonna cut the power here, we're gonna go to the back of the house and cut the power to that socket off at the breaker. Now we know there is no power making it to that light, and we can start working. Now before you come in here, you want to absolutely verify that you have no power going to this light. So with this one, on the bottom there are little indicator lights, and I can see that those are off, so I know I have no power. If you don't have something like this, put a bulb in it and see if you have power that way. If you don't have a way to do that, you can also pick up a tester at your local hardware store that'll let you know if you've got power run into this light. Once you've confirmed the power is off and everything is safe, now you can start digging in there. Now most of these lights are going to have some sort of a screw, or they might have a cover like this over the screw. So you've got a screw right here in the middle. Some will have two on either side depending upon the bracket. And now we can get in there and unscrew this part. Now with the light released, this one actually has a clip, makes it easy. You can just unclip it, and I'll show you how we're going to go and start installing the next one. Now the light that we're using for this install is this one. It's a motion activated light, and the bulbs are LED, so they should last a good long time, if not forever, and use very little power. I got a link for one of these in the description below. You can also pick them up at your local hardware store. So this is what comes in the box, and this is going to be the same for pretty much any light. And you have these exposed wires here. It's going to come with some wire nuts and usually some sort of a mounting or backing plate to use when you install it. So we're going to go through the steps of getting this thing installed, getting these wires hooked up, and getting your light hooked up. So in the case of the light we just removed, it did have this little connector here. Most of them will not, but this is what we need to get down to, are the wires running through your house. So these wire nuts, all you have to do is unscrew them like this, and they will come right off, and that'll leave you with 3 wires. Now you're going to have a white wire and a black wire. Those are your power, and then you're going to have an exposed wire. That's your ground. And when you hook these up to your light, you want to make sure that everything matches back up to what you have right here. In a lot of cases, you are going to have to switch out this plate right here. This is the mounting plate, and these do unscrew. Inside your house here in the wall is a box, and these boxes are universal, so they are going to have 2 places where you can screw in a mounting plate. Some lights use mounting plates, some lights don't. So depending upon what light you pick up, you may have to replace your plate here, you might not have to. But it's just 2 screws that back out. And with those 2 screws backed out, the plate slips on out. Then you can come back in and install your new mounting plate. So now it's time to install your new light. So you're going to have a black wire, a white wire, and either the copper or the green wire here. Green is ground, so we're going to hook that one back up to the copper wire. And we're going to do that with the supplied wire nuts. So the way you put on a wire nut is you twist the 2 wires around each other, like so. Then the wire nut itself has threads in it. You thread that down over the connection, like so, and your ground is connected. We're going to follow that same process with the black wire. And finally with the white. So now you have all your wires connected. Now what we have to do is mount the actual light to the side of the house and get this stuff tucked in there. Now I'll warn you, oftentimes this is the most aggravating part of doing one of these, because you've got to get all these wires up, you've got to get this over it, not pinch any of the wires, and get this screw through and into that little hole in there. So this can sometimes be the most aggravating part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play some nice, calm, serene music for you to listen to while I put this in, so you can't hear me cussing. So now with our light installed, we can turn the power back onto the house and the lights come on. So now with the lights on and running, we know they work. We can wait till it gets a little darker. We can aim that motion sensor there and aim those lights. So if this video helped you out at all, you're obviously still alive, so you didn't electrocute yourself. So give me a great big thumbs up, go down below and hit that subscribe button. Let me know what kind of stuff you'd like to see on the channel. Thanks a lot for watching.